Hey guys, welcome back to the Jathaly podcast. If you are new here, just sit back, relax. If you're not new here, we are sorry. It's been over a month since the last time you've heard from us.
We literally dipped for a month because I got a BBL and then came back for like 2 weeks and then dipped again.
but we did pick up a couple skills. We'll get later to you guys, like tell you guys the inside scoop pretty much.
We picked up skills?
Yeah, we picked up some skills.
Oh, yeah, we
A lot of skills, actually. It takes a lot of time.
Yeah, we
and
did
money.
pick up some skills.
Money takes a lot of money.
Hi guys, welcome back. It is currently January 11th, Thursday at 5 p.m. So a few hours before you guys are seeing this, we are officially back. Oh my God, we sound like every other cringe YouTuber that like just ghosts everybody. No, but we're like actually officially back. So we were working on the podcast room, which didn't get done. And I just told Jake, like, we have to stop ignoring them.
But listen, the next podcast, it's like a sad moment because this is like the end of an era. This is the end of us filming the podcast inside of our kitchen. I don't know. I'm just sad. It's a bittersweet moment because up here, it's just like from here, it's leveling up. Okay. You guys ready for that?
Yeah, it's the end of an era for sure. It's the last podcast on our kitchen island.
I'm so sad. Dude, I miss like having my fridge behind. If I was hungry, I could just walk and get a snack.
Well, we are going to put a fridge in the podcast room, but I'm a little sad because this is our roots, you know, but I do think that it is time to make it a little bit of a better space, a bigger space, a little bit more elevated. And then that way we can actually have guests because it's no longer going to be in our house. And I think that was a huge thing for me and Jake was like, we don't like bringing people to the house unless we're like friends with you, then like we will. But now that we're going to have like a podcast room, then we technically could have more guests on. Which I'm super, super excited about.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Like, it doesn't always have to be our friends that can be on the podcast, which was strictly like our thing right now. Because if it's not our friend and we're having them on the podcast, it's like, well, they know where we live. Like, they know all this information about us. But since we're leveling up and getting guests, like, I would like to know more about this person. Let's invite them on the podcast, hear their story. We can do it in the next place that we're going to be filming the podcast on. So
yeah, it's going to be so much better.
It's
going to be more elevated. It's going to be a different era, different chapter. But welcome back. If you guys are listening to this podcast, I got so many messages of people like, when are you guys coming back to the podcast? And I just feel so bad because I feel like we always just like never say anything. We just like dip and we don't say anything.
And dude, I listen to podcasts pretty frequently, and I hate when like my favorite podcasters don't post an episode on the day that they say that they're posting it. And they don't even give a disclaimer. So I already know what you guys are feeling. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's very not nice of us. So
we just didn't know either. We didn't know when we were going to come back.
Yeah, but it was totally 100% our fault. And we just were not working at our full potential. But we are now fully working at our full potential. But we were honestly like putting energy into other things that were really important at the time. But now we are officially back. And we are not going to be solo anymore. So we have a...
Yeah, so pretty much, let's just give them the inside scoop. This is a podcast. We had a meeting with a company, and like we've had meetings like this before in the past, maybe 4 or 5 meetings, and they didn't go well. There's always a little stuff that goes behind the scenes on the podcast.
Like they want 70% of your podcast type thing. Like it's so odd to me. So now it's crazy because now I see podcasts that are like by certain networks and I'm like, you don't own shit of that podcast. It's so sad.
And you could tell when they don't own anything because they're on the podcast looking miserable and like it's not their podcast. It's someone else's podcast with their name on it.
It's so sad. And it's crazy because like prior to us doing social media and stuff like that, like we didn't know the way that this stuff would work. And like podcasts, even the podcasts, like we're very new to this like whole field. And so I used to think podcasts were kind of like, I don't know how to explain, like you just sit down and then like you talk and then that's it, right? But no, it's like a whole thing. Like there's so many different ways to like...
There's an algorithm. There's an audience. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it.
No, that's media in general. But I'm talking about the way that they sell podcasts. Like podcasts can be sold in a very different way than YouTube videos can be sold. You know what I mean? Like the analytics are the same, but... like they're sold in a very different way. Like for YouTube and stuff, like it's like integrations, right? But like podcast is so different. Like it's a whole different world that we had no clue about.
And I feel like you have to be elevated in like personally. You have to know how to add some like what's it called? Like a company wants to buy a spot on the podcast. You have to advertise it perfectly. It's not just like, okay, you're doing this stuff and then boom, like an ad. You know, on YouTube, it's just like a 60-second integration and then podcast, you gotta like show like we're not gonna use a brand that we're not using because it won't fit in on the podcast.
I feel like YouTube integrations are still harder though.
No, I don't think. Well,
Jake.
Nah.
Jake.
Nah.
Jake, you can't film an integration to save your life.
Listen.
Ever.
I'm stepping up. Watch.
Ever.
Watch.
Jake, the last one we filmed, I wanted to cry.
It's because that one was hard.
Like, it's funny because we went snowboarding with Jake's editor. See, it's been so long that we have spoke to you guys, so there's so much to catch you up on.
This is old news.
This is old news, but we went snowboarding with Jake's editor, and literally we were eating. Like, I've never heard anyone else like mention this because no one understands my struggle. Okay, let me explain. And I don't talk perfectly. Like, I stutter a lot, and it's like a really big problem.
Well spoken compared to me.
I think so. For me, like, my words stutter on the way out, but I know what I'm saying, right? For Jake, they come out scrambled. So, like, for example, when we're doing integrations, there's like a script, right? And then from that script, you have to grab that, like, twist it and like, you just gotta move it and then make it to your own thing, and then you have to edit it and then make it all pretty. Anyway, so you have to kind of know how to put it together.
You want
to? We've done not that many. We've probably done like 5 integrations with Jathaly in our entire career, and when I tell you, every time I have like sat down on the couch and cried, like, I actually mean
Don't. You did not cry.
I did cry.
But listen, let me show you how my brain works. So you know how an iPhone, it has like the 3 little things that says, it's like the auto words for you. It fills in the words. And you could tap the buttons. Like, it's like on the side, the middle, and then the other side. That's how my brain works. Like, it's like I'm talking and it's just spamming these words. And I'm like, dude.
And it got to the point where I was like, I should just write a script for this man. But then he's like reading. So then it just comes off so bad. So then what we've like figured out to do, this is what I do. So the footage that is going to be like face to face, I say it. And then when we're going to put B-roll, then I have him read because you guys don't see his face. So he'll read. And then there's something else on screen, like different footage. And that's been the cheat code. Until I figure something else out, that's what we're going to do, because the whole trying to get him to say the line, like, it'll be like 3 words, but like companies kind of make you, sometimes they'll make you say like, you know, this bottle, right? Or this mason jar, right? This mason jar is very abstract looking with a bluish tone. This man will not be able to say that. So I have to find a way to kind of, even for like me, that's hard as shit. Yeah,
you have to describe it in your own words.
I feel like it's hard as shit to even say, but sometimes they'll be on the script like, say these words. Like, it'll be like a few, like, to describe the brand in some crazy.
Yeah, some brands are definitely easier than others, but.
Yeah, but like the ones that'll be like, oh, you know, say these, describe the brand with these 3 words. And the words will be like this fucking long and we don't know how to pronounce it. It's just so hard. Sometimes it is really, really tough. But that's been our system now. Anyway, we were talking to his editor and he was like, the stuttering, bro. Like, I can't edit your video.
He was gassing. He's like, bro, sometimes I leave in your stuttering just so you could see what I deal with. And I'm like, because whenever I revise the video, I'm like, delete the stutter. That's the main thing. The main like edit on my revisions when I watch my videos.
But here's the thing. No. Because it's hard, Jake. Because like, I remember when I would edit your footage, because I used to edit the Jathaly videos back in the day, right?
How many videos did you edit?
All the time.
How many videos did you edit?
All the time. All of our long distance videos. And then
it was 2?
No. All of our long distance videos. Jacob didn't know how to edit. Do you guys remember that era?
It was 2 videos though. Oh
my gosh. And then Jacob got really good at editing. He got better than me. But back then I would edit all the Jathaly videos. So what would happen is that Jacob would film on his camera and then he would give me the SD card. He would like ship the SD card to me and then I would edit the footage. And I literally would look at the footage and just be like, I wouldn't know how to edit it, because what happens is that, like, for example, if I'm saying this and then I stutter, but then I continue, what do you put in the stutter? Does that make sense? So like the sentence doesn't make sense. So I don't know. That whole thing is just like, I really, sometimes I even feel bad for my editor, because sometimes I'll like stutter and I have to remember to say the whole thing over, because if not, there's filler. And I feel like in your videos, it's always like, like, because he's trying to cut it and you don't say it again.
But Nat doesn't stutter to the point where like how I stutter. When I stutter, I'm like, hold up, let me say everything. Nat like stutters.
He takes a breath.
Yeah, and then when Nat stutters, she like finishes it. Like, she doesn't even care. Like, I'm like, Nat, to help your editor, just say it again.
What are you
like,
talking about? What are you talking about?
When you stutter, like, you're like this and you're like, or when I make a noise in the background, I'm like, Nat, redo it. Re-say what you just said, because
but
I
the
make
stutters,
a noise.
I always re-say the phrase. If there's someone who doesn't say it, Jake, it's you. Or this is what you'll do. Like, let's say you fuck up on word 5, right? You'll go back and say word 4, but not word 3. So it still sounds like shit when he pieces it.
It's like the.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Anyway, that's something that we need to for sure work on. Even for my videos, sometimes I'll be like, why is that so jumpy right there? But then I remember, I'm like, fuck, I probably stuttered and then it went to shit.
But yeah, going back to the topic, what I'm really like grateful and like happy about us, like what we did, is not say yes to every like company that's reached out to us for the podcast. Because I feel like that's a big problem that new people have when they're in the different worlds and stuff. They just say yes. They always say yes. But we've had the inside scoop on a couple of these companies, and thankfully,
and no one's taking my check.
Yeah, thankfully we know the smartest answers for those.
That's just what it comes down to. Nobody's taking my check. It just sucks because like, yeah, they put in work, but you're still not taking like more than half my check or anywhere near half my check.
Oh, we've heard what's gone on like with other managements and bruh.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we have friends that are stuck in like terrible managements, and it literally sucks so bad because you can't even get out of that. Like you truly can't get out of that unless you go through some like crazy lawsuit. You'll still probably lose because you probably signed your life away. Mm-hmm. It just sucks, that whole situation. But anyway, I'm back in my matcha era.
Oh, wait. With that being said, you guys will be hearing us on Apple Music, Spotify. Like pretty much.
They will?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, they did tell us. Mm-hmm. Shit.
Yeah. So if you guys are on the road and you want to hear my voice, it's going to be there. Jathaly Podcast.
We love listening to podcasts on Spotify, so it's very mean of us to not put it on Spotify. Spotify doesn't pay us.
If you don't, they don't. I don't know how it works. They don't pay. But if you don't have YouTube Premium, you can't listen to us on the road. You have to have the video open the whole time.
Yeah, that sucks. But I know that a lot of people listen to us while they're cleaning and stuff, and that's really cool.
Oh, we do the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I do that all the time. But yeah, it will be on Spotify now, so you guys can start listening to it like on the road. But anyways, yeah, I'm in my matcha era. Oh, crisp.
That sounds like TikTok Girl 101. That's like that's the TikTok school. They teach you that.
I literally love. I'm back in my matcha era because here, do you guys remember when I got that huge stomach bug? Hated matcha for like I could not drink matcha at all. Well, guess what? I learned how to make matcha in the best way possible, all by myself, and now I have the best matcha in the world.
It's so good. Let me try it again. Actually,
that one's so watered down, babe. It just tastes like water to be honest. Yeah, I put so many ice cubes in this bitch, and it's the mini ice cubes. So look how small they are.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, so if you have a fridge, don't put the mini cubes because by the time you start filming, the cubes will be gone.
That's not matcha. That's like watcha mouth, bro. Like watcha.
Look at the cubes.
That's watcha. Watch out.
It's so good. You remember? But that does taste like water.
That's nasty. Don't drink this anymore. I know.
It's because
if I know you have nothing else to say, just drink that so I know like I could pick it up on the podcast.
No, it's really. I like it. It just tastes like water. It's not sweet anymore.
Whenever I see you pick it up, I'll talk. All right.
All right. I'm done with you. All right. No more flaming me. All right. We're Team Nat this year.
Yes, sir. Team Nat.
Team Nat.
Hold up. Team Jake and Nat.
Team
2024. If you don't mention Thea, you're going to get this elbow to that forehead,
It's
right?
because Thea doesn't love me. That's why.
I already put her in check. Look at her lip. I put her in check earlier.
Stop, Jake. Why are you pointing it out, dude? I'm insecure.
No. I meant like to make it look like I gave you a busted lip.
No, that's not nice. I'm insecure.
Okay.
You don't understand what it's like to deal with acne. It's very hard. And when you mention it, I get insecure.
Nah, dude, to be honest, I do know what it feels like. I got a pimple the other day right here. And then you know when you get like pimples in your nose or your ear? Holy moly.
Now the ear is the deadly.
I got one right here. And it looks like a booger every time I try to like record myself. I'm like, oh, hell nah.
Anyway, I got a pimple on my lip. I was just being dramatic, guys. I'm not really upset at him. But my acne has been out of control, and I'm finally going to take an allergy test. Oh, something I wanted to talk about. Have you ever... Do you know what an allergy test is, first of all?
Yeah, you pay like $1,000 and you get...
Is that all you know?
Okay. What I do know is you get an allergy test when you don't know what's wrong with you and something's going wrong with you. And they tell you literally everything.
But that's all you know?
That's all I know.
All right, well, let me tell you specifics. For anybody out there that has ever thought about doing an allergy test, let me tell you the reality of an allergy test because I had no idea about it. And when I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to go get an allergy test. And then I found this out, and this is why I have stopped my interest in this. Okay, so an allergy test, you basically take it when you think you're allergic to something because of some reaction that's happening to you, like you're breaking out in hives. Sometimes it could be acne, and that's like allergy to something that you're eating, and it's your body's reaction to it. And I've also noticed that some days I wake up with very like textured skin, and so I think it's an allergy to something. Because I lost a lot of my acne when I was recovering from my BBL. But I cut everything out, so I don't know what it is, right? It could be dairy, it could be gluten, it could be sugar. I don't know what it is.
Ain't no way getting an allergy test is deadly. Let me know.
Can you listen? Mm-hmm. This is a process that I'm trying to explain here, okay? I'm trying to get us to 40 minutes so we can get paid. And you're rushing me. So, anyway, I have been getting really, also my back, you guys have seen, which I think that has to do with my faja, but...
I think the back is the faja.
For sure, right? Because this whole weekend I wore it like I wore it the whole trip, and I'm really flared up right now. So I think it is a faja. But my face, it's something, right? So I went online and I was like, allergy test, right? And I was scrolling through TikTok, and an allergy test is where there is needles and they put like the substance of whatever they're testing you for, and they'll poke you with it, and you basically have like 500 allergic reactions on your back at once, and you're not supposed to scratch. So do you know what an allergic reaction feels like to something? It's like when something, like when an ant bites you and you get that circle, that red itchy circle. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's almost like that, but if you're allergic, imagine how that circle gets, right? So they get, some places will do it manually. So they'll literally get and poke you like 500 times.
Wow.
But there's other places that have stamps. So it's like a rectangle, and they have a bunch of needles, and those are all filled, and then they stamp you, boom, onto your back. And they do your entire, there's obviously levels to this. Like if you're only getting tested for like, let's say you want to know what fruits you're allergic to, right? So they'll only do like here or whatever. But if you're trying to get like a full on, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me, your entire back is covered in those little circles you get from like the ants.
How do they keep track of every hole?
So I guess that I saw they basically put lines like all on your back, and then they stamp you, and on the stamp they have what each thing, I don't know, bro, I'm not a doctor, but basically they keep track. And then, yeah, you basically go home with a bunch of circles, and God forbid you're allergic, because if you are, you're going to want to literally scratch your back.
That makes sense, because what if they take a digital test and they say that you're like allergic to this, and that's not going to work.
That's what I thought. I thought like, because I was going to buy an allergy test online, I was thinking it was like a saliva sample or something.
Wait, so what do they do with ancestry stuff? Like, if they're gonna put like an American blood cell and like an urine blood cells, if they match, then they match, or what? What
are you talking about?
Because ancestry, you have to spit in a tube and then you send it to.
Babe, that's DNA. That's different.
Okay, I guess, but okay.
What do you mean you guess? How are you gonna know how you're like? DNA is that's why like they could pull hair out and your DNA is on that. I don't think an allergy is on a hair.
Nah, allergies definitely not. Oh, I mean, there's everything for everything.
Yeah, but basically that's... Oh, also, did you know that if you're allergic to like shrimp and stuff, they'll give you a little thing of shrimp and then you have to eat it? Yeah. Dude, the more you fucking know. Like, it's so crazy because there's so much information out there.
I could do that here. Give me, bro. What do you think you're allergic to?
No,
I'll give it to you.
because you can die. If you're allergic...
Never mind.
If you're allergic and you eat it, you could die. So you're supposed to be at the clinic where they can like stick you with that thing.
They should do that to babies, bro. Like right when they're born.
Right, because then they don't feel it. Well, I mean, I guess they
Nah,
do,
they will feel it.
But who cares because you don't remember.
Or nah, maybe their immune system or something's not like strong enough.
I'm so thankful my mom pierced my ears. I don't care what nobody says. Because I will never get another piercing. I am terrified.
They're not that painful. They're probably like...
Oh, you got piercings?
Yeah, they're probably like 4 out of 10 pain. It hurts at the moment, but like right after 10 seconds
Hell
later,
no.
good.
You're just sticking a needle through your ear.
Oh,
ouch.
Nah, people that are crazy are the ones that have the tongue. Like, how do you... Oh,
the ones that split their tongue. Huh?
Oh, that's like...
That's different.
That should be illegal.
Dude, they split their tongue. Can you imagine the pain of... Or the... How do you heal from that? Like, can you not eat?
I bet the ladies love that, though, huh? Like, imagine... No, listen, hear me out.
What are you talking about? We've set a rule for this podcast, and you've been breaking that rule on Jathaly. Now on Jathaly.
Okay. I'm sorry. From now on, I will not break the rule.
Thank you. That we are not ever getting into that in this podcast until we're like 50.
It's those intrusive thoughts, bro. I swear.
I know. See,
I pop one of these, and the wild part of me comes out.
We're on. Wait, scooch. We're a little like uneven. It's gonna give people like.
My bad, brother.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's allergy tests for you, and I still have to do it.
I never knew that. I never knew that. That's the last thing I thought an allergy test was.
Yeah, I thought it was like something else, like blood or something. And when was the last time you got blood drawn?
The last time I got blood drawn was like a little bit before I moved over here, probably like a couple months before I moved over here. And man, I almost fainted. I can't look at blood. I think they had like 4 pints out of me, bro. And 4 pints, bro. A pint's like a can of a Pepsi. Imagine 4 of those.
You die. You did not get 4 pints taken out of you.
It was four bags filled this much. Unless they were using
A bag is not a pint, bro. What's a pint? A liter is the Coke. What's a pint?
You don't know what a pint is?
No.
I swear, she
Okay, how many ounces?
You were absent on the most important days.
How many ounces is a pint? What is an ounce? Like
ounces weight. Pint is the liquid measurement.
Wait, ounces weight too.
I mean, that's grams is, I feel like it's grams and then like, I don't know. But ounces
grams?
is not.
I think ounces and
Fluid
pints
ounces.
are the same.
Fluid ounces is. Okay, hold up.
ounces and fluid ounces isn't the same shit.
How many pints makes a liter, Siri?
33 ounces? That's not what we
Hey,
asked.
Siri, how many pints is in a liter? Oh, my. Siri's so... Never mind.
Anyway.
And let us know how many pints is in a liter.
Because an ounce is like what they put for babies, right?
Yeah.
That little ass.
An ounce isn't that much. Or
That's
actually,
what
1
I'm
ounce.
saying.
1 ounce is small, actually, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit, right? Because then the kids be drinking the 7-ounce bottles. Right?
Okay, I think 7 ounces is like 1 pint. Let me see.
Jake, I swear
How many ounces is a pint?
You could just type it.
Watch.
That girl don't work.
16 fluid ounces is 1 pint. Imagine that.
You
16.
didn't get 4 pints taken
I
out.
swear, bro.
Jake, I swear,
It was
please,
4 bags, bro.
please,
They're like this
any
big.
medical person, could they take out 4 pints out
They
of you?
took
You'll
it
live?
out. They took it out.
Not me. I'll pass out.
That's what I was saying. She's like, just one more, a couple more.
You won't pass out.
And I was
Your
looking.
built's very strong.
And look they're liars. They say blood is red. My blood was purple. It was just coming out of me. And I was like, oh,
It's not red. It's like a burgundy color.
You know what they say? They also say blood isn't actually red. They say blood is blue. But since it's coming up to oxygen and the exposure or something, like look at. Like, have you ever looked at your skin? Have you ever looked at your skin?
Avatar.
Okay, look at. Hey, Loki, that's racist to Avatar people.
Why?
The Avatarians. They're gonna.
You're
come
an
for
Avatarian. You know who wanted to be an Avatar so bad? Nelly.
She looks like she's from Pandora, bro. She got the
Nelly
forehead and
was
everything.
obsessed with Avatar. She wanted to be one so bad. Damn, that's crazy, dude. It's so crazy because I remember when Avatar came out, we were little. And now there's a part 2.
Bro, it came out in like 2010. How
I
old
love
was
Avatar.
I was 7 years old when it came out. And then the last one came out, I'm like, what? I'm 19, 20?
Babe, everyone hates Avatar. Do you remember when people would... Okay, before the second part came out, do you remember everyone was like, Avatar's the stupidest movie I've ever seen?
That's how I was. Because who would watch a 4-hour movie?
Me.
Why?
It was good.
What was good about it? Dude,
It was a different world. Like, I'm pretty sure that's real.
It was cool. Like, they put their hair in the animal and everything.
It's technology.
That's not technology.
Yeah, it is.
How?
They would not time travel, world travel. That's technology.
They wouldn't world travel.
Yeah, they
would.
would.
They would. How? How did they get
Like
that?
the humans would put their head. No. The humans would go in the little tank and then they would appear in the other world. That's technology. That's gonna happen. Watch in like a million years.
No, it's not.
If we're still here.
It's not gonna happen.
But if Jake keeps farting, he's gonna take us out. There's not enough trees to filter the air.
In the new Jathaly video, dude, you guys are gonna die. Like, I was just throwing it back too much.
Yeah, that video needs to come. So that video will come out after my video comes out because that video is basically like
when we redo the house.
we're organizing the house, but mine is redoing the house, so it's like a whole little system. My editor got really sick, and that's the reason why I haven't posted was because I should have had 2 videos out already, but she got really, really sick, and she couldn't edit for a few days, so we got a little backed up, but don't worry because the videos are already filmed, so
She probably needs to take an allergy test so she doesn't get sick again.
No, she was so sick. Damn, that's fucked up. I'm going to tell you you're talking shit.
No, I'm trying to help.
She's not allergic to anything. She was
And then before our editor for a couple of channel got sick.
And then she got sick. Dude, our whole team. It's crazy because we took Jake's editor snowboarding and my editor, and I'm like,
we had 2 editors.
The backbone of our system right here.
And then we got another editor here staying over a couple weeks for a couple days, remember?
Yeah, she came over that. I don't think we vlogged any of that.
No, we did. It was when the hurricane. No, not the hurricane. It was something. We vlogged it. You guys have seen. Disneyland. You guys have seen our editor for a couple channel.
Yeah, but anyway. Oh, guys, if you have not gone to see the movie called Anything But You, please
go watch it without your boyfriend. Go watch it.
Jump, fly, teleport. You need to go watch it because it is the best movie ever. Like, Jake hasn't seen it because I went with my girls to go see it. By the way, oh my gosh, I'm so happy I was hanging out with my friends. Aren't you happy to see me hang out with my friends?
Yeah, I love that. I feel like every relationship needs to have that balance. But there's also the boundary of like picking your friends over your partner.
I'll pick my friends any day. Just kidding. No, it's funny because I don't think you ever see me hang out with friends.
I do. Nat doesn't have any friends.
Okay, that's not nice. I have a few, but it's just because like I feel like all of my friends live such different lives.
Yeah, it's hard. They do.
Everyone, like I feel like, and it's not because I do YouTube, but literally all of my friends have different careers, different eras, like different ages. Like my oldest friend's like 30. No, she's 28. She's gonna be so mad she hears this. She's 28, right? And then my other ones are like 24. 30,
that's wild, bro.
You know, and then my younger friends are like 17. So there's just so much gapping in between like all of them. So we don't really get to hang out much. And then there's also like the huge barrier between like interest between me and all my friends, which sucks. because as you grow, like, you know, you grow into liking different things, and like there's certain things that I don't want to do and they want to do. So it's just like a lot of that. But anyway, I made it a priority that because I've like all my friends are different friend groups, but this friend group, they're like the OG friend group. They were my friends who used to work at the hospital with me, and they were here because they're all in college. And they were here for the holidays, and I made it my priority, and we hung out 2 times. That was like the best time ever because we never. And I felt like a kid with them.
Yeah. You feel like your high school self again. Like
yes.
You didn't. Like in all reality, you grew up pretty quick, and you get to live that life again. Like
it made me so happy because like I felt like I was one of them. Mm-hmm. Like college student, young as shit. Like
I mean, it's never too late to go back to college.
I'm not going back. I'm not saying I miss college or I want college. I'm just saying like that era, like. Hanging out with them was like, oh, I'm like one of you guys, you know, like I don't have a mortgage and 2 cars and 2 kids and all this kind of stuff, you know. Before anyone runs, yes, it's 2 kids. If you don't have a dog, don't talk to me. You don't know what it's like, bro. These motherfuckers shit all day.
Yeah, dude.
Like, don't even talk to me about it, because if you don't have an indoor dog who's like your baby, you don't understand, bro. They literally just threw up on all our carpet. We had to clean it up. She cries in the middle of the night. You have to take her to
doesn't
pee.
help getting white furniture either, by the way.
Anyway, you know, my happiness comes first, all right? We can get that bitch clean, but you can't make me happy any other way.
You can get it clean once or twice, but after the 3rd spill, it's stained, brother.
I know. Our other couch is so stained. Does anybody want to buy my old couch for $900?
No. Listen. Jacob Macias and Natalie Cuevas have sat on that couch. I farted on that couch. Thea and Ellie have laid down and slept on that couch. It's
Give
a prized possession.
Give me $1,000 and I'll deliver it to you.
It's exactly.
Not me, my dad.
A meet and greet.
No, my dad.
Papa Cueva, you get a meet.
Sorry, and then the 100 will go to him. I promise.
1,100 OBO.
That couch is literally in the garage, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it.
Matter of fact, we should auction it. Let's auction the couch.
Dude, whoever buys that couch, like, just know that you're gonna have to pay for the cleaners because it's like really dirty. Because the Ellie and Thea would like lean at the bottom, so the bottom has like all of like just dirt. So you're gonna have to get it like professionally steamed and
But
cleaned.
it's not like a brown couch.
But it's an RH couch. No. It's a Pottery Barn couch, and it was $5,000, and it was custom built, and it's the performance material, and it's white, and it's a bougie couch.
Yeah, it's freaking comfortable.
$1,000. Take it or leave it.
Comfortable.
Yeah, it's really comfortable. Like I really, really like that couch. We would sleep on the couch all the time.
Dude, and it was wide.
If you don't have kids, dogs or humans, that couch is perfect for you. If you live in a high rise, that'd be like perfect. In a different life, I lived in a high rise.
Do not speak about a high rise, dude. Earthquake happens and you're not gonna be in the high rise anymore. You're gonna be in the you're gonna be in heaven.
I'm gonna have a parachute. I'm gonna just jump out.
We should do parachuting.
Before it takes me out. No.
All right, we picked up a couple hobbies. We've picked up a couple hobbies, and you guys have seen them if you've been keeping up with us on YouTube and especially Instagram or Snapchat. If you guys aren't on those platforms, or if you are on them, add us. We're on Snapchat. Jacob D. Macias, Natalie Cuevas
with two S's. Yes, please add us. We need to make a bag.
They're different stories than Instagram. I feel like Instagram is very, very filtered and stuff. They don't let you post a lot of stuff, but Snapchat.
And they don't pay us. Can we just talk about it how it is? Like, truth be told, like I'm just, this year, I'm prioritizing my bank account, all right? And Instagram doesn't want to pay? See you next time then. I'm on Snap
By the way,
now.
Snapchat doesn't pay us either yet.
Oh, yeah, they don't pay us either.
No,
but there's a possibility that it might. And I miss Snapchat so bad.
Dude, I haven't used it.
I
forgot how to use it.
Yeah,
I forgot
it's so fun.
It's because, Snapchat was where the woes were at, huh?
Same. So I had to erase it.
Yeah,
I had to erase my last Snapchat because I don't know what's on that thing.
Me too.
But Snapchat is so much funner because it's so much easier to like take a pic. And another thing is like Snapchat's more intimate because I don't have like a lot of followers on there. So I could post so much more than I can't post on Instagram because like Instagram is like more professional, like brands are going to look at your Instagram, but they're not going to look at your Snap. Like me for real. They're not going to come look at my Snapchat. So I feel like it's like a lot more intimate.
It's like a spam account,
It is. That's literally what it is. So follow us on the Snap and you're supporting the channel. Yeah.
By the way, I think we should make a Jathaly podcast like TikTok.
Jake, you can't even keep up with your own TikTok. Like, what are you trying to make another TikTok for?
But that would be cool.
Post once a year.
Okay, listen, buddy.
Please harass Jake to post. Because he won't listen to me, so somebody's got to harass this man.
I am a personal assistant, boyfriend, dad, chef, cleaner, YouTuber, driver. Literally a driver. Okay, brother. Posting on TikTok is a lot harder than you think.
Then I think I post on TikTok. I know that shit's hard, especially when you have to edit it. I know. but you still got to do it. Like I really, really want Jacob to actually be like active on his socials this year, because like I've been posting a lot more on TikTok, and it's just like you build a different community in all different places. Like my Instagram community is like one thing, you know, my Snapchat community, that's a different thing. Like you guys here, you guys are different. Like everyone's different on every platform. So I really want to start posting on TikTok because I feel like it's a good platform.
Yeah, I posted a couple times on there. Like it's different content, and it's annoying when it's like you have the niche that you're known for, or whatever, but you're not posting about it, and then it doesn't get the interactions that you expect. You know?
Yeah, I think you're like stuck right now. I think you need to figure it out, because I think you're like stuck in you don't know what you want to do.
I put myself too much as like the boyfriend, like flowers, give you flowers, dude, like trendy.
There's a problem with that.
No. I know. But if I want to branch more of myself on there, then it's gonna be harder.
But you don't stick with it. Like you'll do it for like 2 videos, or like you'll do it for 2 things, and then you're like, it's not doing well, so then you go back. But I think when you're trying to change a niche, it's really hard. It's a huge transition period, and I feel like people really struggle with that.
But like, the outcome is worth it.
Yeah, like it comes down to you being happy, and like what you're putting out is what makes you happy type thing, and you have to like push through that little. Kind of like it is hard.
It's like you're going in a little cave, push through the cave, and there's light out the other side.
And people don't really like change. Like that's what I noticed. Like, because I feel like I change my channel a lot, and every time I'm changing it, people are like, "Oh, we missed this." It's like there's more that's coming, and there's good things. You just have to hang in there. You know what I mean? And so people don't like change. So I think it's hard.
Thank you.
Of course, you know, and I'll always be here for you to help me.
Thank you.
No, for you to help me.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Because you're literally. Oh, mom's calling.
No.
Can't answer.
We're working right now, brother.
But yeah, I feel like there's just so much to explore on social media, and I do want him to post a little more on TikTok. TikTok is like shit where like people are really mean on there, but I think I've managed to block out every person that's mean, so I'm in a happy place with TikTok now.
I literally love being your assistant sometimes though, because look it, imagine working for Natalie Cuevas, and on top of that, you go travel, expenses paid for. You gotta go snowboarding for free. Like, wow, that's a great life.
Oh, it is. I'm working.
I'm gonna get her into golfing. Imagine that.
Snowboarding is so fun, guys, and I'm so happy that I was able to pick that up, because literally, like, growing up, I didn't do any sports, and I feel like doing sports is so cool. All right.
Okay, yeah, that's the main thing that I was gonna tell you. Like finding a hobby for Nat, it was super hard. Like she couldn't do anything. That's so mean. She couldn't pick up anything.
YouTube was my hobby.
No. Like, okay, you're a sport for you. What were you playing? She claimed she was a basketball player.
I never claimed that. I never claimed to be a fighter. I never said that. I told you I was an ASB. I was an ASB girly.
That's not a sport.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. You don't understand, bro. If you were an ASB, you know that shit's a sport. That's everything. ASB is the hard. ASB should be illegal. Matter of fucking fact.
ASBs, you join ASB when you're trying to get out of your house, or or you want to get more involved with school, and you're like the best person in school spirit and everything. One or the other. It's nothing in between. You didn't want to be school spirit or nothing. You just wanted to be out the house. Mm-hmm. So she joined ASB.
Mm-hmm. And it worked for a little, but then my parents made me get out. But that's a story for another day.
Dude, I was going to run for class president one time, and I didn't because my friend was running. My friend was going to run.
I think I was president.
Were you?
I think so. If not vice. No, I was president. Wait, no,
president
maybe
of
vice.
ASB?
Not of ASB, of my class.
Nah, that was the treasurer. She was stealing the money.
Was I treasurer? Dude, I don't know. Dude, something's wrong with my brain. Like, I think, like, when I get old, the first thing that's going to go is my memory.
Trust me, that's already happened to me. That's happened a long time. It happened when I was like 15.
What?
My brain. It like lost traction of where it was going, and then it just fell apart. My brain?
I'm lost.
Because I'm slower than most people, brother.
No, I'm saying my memory.
Oh, my memory used to be good when I was younger too, though.
I don't remember anything from my life. Like, truly, like, I've lost... You know, I lost everything from when me and you started dating? Uh-huh.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I don't remember, Jake. Like, the other day I was trying to think. I was like... I remember, like, the first messages and, like, me being in Vegas. Do
you remember when we were holding hands and I smacked your butt?
Oh, I was so fucking mad. Yeah, I remember that. But I'm saying, like, I don't remember... I remember you moving here, but I don't remember, like, the day after, if I remind you of that,
will you remember?
There's things that you'll tell. Like, I don't remember any of Ellie's baby life. Nothing.
Well, because for the most part of Ellie's baby life, you weren't there. You were
Jake, but I don't even remember when she moved in with me. I don't remember anything.
You don't remember moving into your apartment?
I remember moving into my apartment,
and you stole Ellie the first night because you were scared.
I don't remember that.
What?
I think my memory is gonna be the first.
Okay. Do you remember? Do you remember when we were like, I was living in my apartment, you were living in your apartment, and I would like sleep on the phone with you. Ellie was in the crate, and after I hung up, I would tell you like Ellie slept with me the next morning. Damn, Nat's memory's gone.
No, I lost so much of it. Like I remember Thea's childhood a little more than a little more. But like living at my parents' house, like I don't remember so much of it. Like I remember bits and pieces. Like most of the stuff that's recorded, I remember. Like, or if I'll go back, I'm like, shit, I don't remember living this at all. Like it feels like a different person. Yeah, it's so fucking crazy and it's sad. And I actually should get that checked out because I don't remember so much stuff. Like I remember things like when me and Jake, went to like an amusement park and that kind of stuff. But like the first year too, like it's gone.
There's been a lot of stuff that's happened, and one of my favorite things was when I told my mom I was gonna go to Durango to help his dad work, and in reality, we drove 2 hours to go to your place.
God,
Remember
I
that? We drove 2 hours to go to her place, but after we got there, it was 3 hours later since I told my mom, and we barely got to her house. We were there for like 20 minutes, and then my mom calls like, Jacob, where are you? And I don't know, she had an instinct like Jacob's not home. He's like, he left the town.
I was so fucking mad because he didn't tell me, guys. He told me his mom had let him.
I had to sneak out. It's not like sneaking out and going to your boyfriend's house like 20 minutes away, 15 minutes away.
We were just trying to vlog.
It was sneaking out and driving 2.5 hours to go visit your girlfriend. Imagine
we were making a bag off of you now. So remember we wanted to film and stuff?
Yeah, and go live. Oh my goodness. Bro, fun fact, whenever we go live, dude, it breaks the internet. You guys just love seeing us on live.
Dude. It's crazy because like we're not like live people, right? Like we don't go live ever. Like we just don't. And it's crazy because we'll go live and we'll be like one of the top like people. It's crazy.
We're a funny duo. That's what it is. Because your like sense of humor is hilarious, and then my reactions are like the funny too.
Yeah,
and
we're
together. It's like a superhero.
Yeah.
A superhero on live.
Yeah, they love it. They literally love it. And it's so crazy to me because like you guys literally show up every time. Like they show up every time.
I always see familiar names, familiar profile pictures.
Yeah, like all the time. And it's crazy because like they'll just, you guys just pop up. Like I'll be live and all of a sudden we're like the top view. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like it's so insane. Anyway, I have a story to tell.
Let's tell.
And this is funny actually.
I don't even know what the story is.
This is about the story. This is the story about how... What you doing, man?
I feel like you're going to tell a story about me. Go.
No, I'm not talking shit.
Okay.
Not this time. That's the next story time. Yes. But for now, no. This is the story about... One time, we were in Breckenridge, Colorado, and I decided to book massages.
My boy got the 20-year veteran.
No, listen. Listen. Okay, so... If you guys saw my Colorado vlog where I went snowboarding, I ended up booking massages for us because we were just like, we had took a meeting and I was like, you know what, Jake, like, thank you so much for coming with me. Like, here, I got you. Let's get us massages because I had got us massages.
$300 massages.
Listen. I had gotten us massages in Disneyland and they were the best thing ever, right? And I was just so thankful that Jake came with me. So anyway, I was like, I'll just do it again. $300 massages per person, not for two people, per person. So we pull up, right? I'm so fucking mad right now.
The funniest part is I was enjoying mine the entire time.
Listen,
okay?
Listen, we walk in, prettiest place ever. They have like all of the nice bougie products, right? It was like a hair salon / like massage place. So nice. Right? She checks us in and she's like, what do you guys want to add? And she's like, do you want oxygen? And I thought oxygen was like the thing that they put on, like, because when I've gotten oxygen, like facials and stuff, she puts literally like oxygen on you. Like it's like hot, like not cold as
like
oxygen.
The air going onto you, blowing onto you.
Yes, that's what I thought it was. Okay?
Me too.
So tell me fucking why we get to the room where they're going to do the massages and I see this girl wheeling like an oxygen tank. And my eyes didn't think anything of it. And literally like at a hospital, dude, with the mask and everything. And then we get undressed. She's like, get undressed like however much you want or whatever. And at that point, I was already a little sus, to be honest. I'm not going to lie, because the room itself, like the way that they were just like, not they. It was just the one girl, right? Just, I don't know, something about it wasn't giving me a good vibe, but I just, Jake was like right there. It was like a couple's massage, so there was like the window in between us and it was open, so I was like, whatever. Like he's there, so like it'll be fine. So we lay down, right? And first thing off the fucking bat, this girl has gum in her mouth, right? But it's
Tell them about the water.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry because that just gave me PTSD, Jake. No, stop. That's so bad. Guys, she had gum, but it wasn't just like any gum. It was like what Jake just did, but worse.
She had to. Hey, she needs to tell us the brand of that gum because if it has flavor that long, holy moly, bro.
It was quiet in the room. Like if you ever got a massage, you know that place is quiet, like pitch quiet, and
with
there's
the
like
vibrant music though.
But yeah, that thing. No, it's like rain sounds and shit. So like it's very light, and all you hear is just the chewing, dude. And when she's at this point, she's like doing my shoulders, so she's like, like right here. Right, and I just chewing. And I don't have a thing for like people chewing. Like it's not that big of a deal, but like it was bad because it's a massage and I'm trying to relax, and you're just like in my ear. Like be so fucking for real. Anyway, I was like, whatever. Like it is what it is. And then so back to the oxygen thing. She literally grabs an oxygen mask, puts that shit in. But it's
You had a mask?
But it's not this mask.
Oh, I was about to say.
It's the thing that goes here.
When you're on like life support and stuff, you see people
Jake,
on
I
that.
think babe, it's just oxygen. Don't say life support. Anyone could get oxygen.
Oh, I was trying to describe it. Like the little tubes that go up your nose. Okay, it's those.
Yeah, but life support is one thing and oxygen
that's
is
the only thing I
another.
knew. That's the only thing I knew.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's the little thing. So if you've ever had that, I've never had that, so I didn't know what that shit was. It violated the living hell out of my nose. Like when I tell you, I had like cuts in my nose. It was so bad.
Now that you say that, I have a cut right here, and it hasn't gone away in like 2 months, and it feels like a booger.
Did you get the oxygen?
Yes.
So you know what I'm talking about.
Listen, let me tell you my part first. Okay, so I'm like laying down, and you know how when you lay down and getting a massage, like the thing covers your face a little bit, and you're all like, it's like comfortable but uncomfortable at the same time. I'm laying down, and she's like, would you like some oxygen? And I circled it, and I was like, oh yeah, let's do it. And then I'm just laying down waiting for it, and I hear the it's like they're wheeling the big ass tank. I didn't see it at the time. It's and then I'm just like waiting, and I get these two big ass, like, well, I don't know what are those.
Those bitches are killers.
The tubes.
That's a pitchfork.
Bro, they violated my nose. My eyes are closed, and it's like on already. So it's like it's suffocating you you're getting suffocated with oxygen.
Dude,
like
you can't breathe. Okay, you can't fucking breathe. So you're like laying on that pillow, and you're trying to breathe, but the oxygen doesn't stop. So you're like being like shoved oxygen. You can't breathe.
Yeah, I'm breathing both ways. I'm like,
I know.
it feels so bad.
Dude, it got to the point where I was just breathing through my mouth, and it was just cold ass fucking air being thrown into my nose. I
told her 3 minutes or 4 minutes in, like, I was like, can I take the oxygen off? And thankfully they didn't charge us for it.
I didn't say anything, Jake, because I was so fucking nervous, but I was choking, and it was on for 30 minutes. I didn't know. I thought I was gonna die.
It was tight. It was like,
Jake, I couldn't breathe. I was like trying to like you know when you blow your nose and you're like, I was trying to like pull it out.
You're trying to move your nose. It's not an Oreo on your forehead, bro.
No,
She's
dude,
like,
I was trying to like get it out, and I would like kind of like sneeze out, and it would come out a little bit, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna die.
yeah, I shook my head about like this, like shaking it a little bit.
I knew that was the last day, dude. It was so bad.
Okay, that's only step one of what happened for her.
That's just step one. Anyway, so this girl, the gum, right? And she's doing a massage, and by like 10 minutes in, she was doing the same thing for 10 minutes, right? And when I tell you,
Nat ordered like a whole package, like a line of things that she has to do, and Nat ordered everything.
Everything. I paid so much money, and like I was getting to the point where like my skin was getting hot, like you know where you like pass over your skin like a million times and it's getting red and hot, dude. And I was like, fuck, I don't know what to do because she wouldn't stop, and it was the same. Like, here, let me show you what it was. Turn that way. So I'm laying down, right, and she's literally just doing this.
Like a beginner massage.
Like this.
For your first time ever.
No, I give a better massage, and with Jake.
No. If you're getting introduced into massages, this is what she would give you.
Like just this. She was damn near grabbing my tits every time. It went like that, right? She did that for a cool 10 minutes straight without moving her hands once. Like, I'm telling you, just front, back. And it was burning so bad. Like, when I tell you it was burning, dude, it was like the worst. And I'm used to, like, really, really, really good massages because my facial girl is, like, the best person in the world. Like, if you have been to my facial girl, her name is Tomasini Beauty on Instagram. If you have been to her, you know what I'm talking about. She's like, dude, no, she's so good. Like, she's so good. So this was like, I was dying. And anyway, so she decides to, like, after those 10 minutes of like, no, sorry, I forgot. In between those 10 minutes, she would drink water about every 2 minutes. And did you hear that? Please tell me you were hearing that.
I would hear the
Dude, so she had a hydro flask about this fucking big with ice. So when she would move it, the ice would cackle inside the thing. And then she would grab it, the ice cackling, open it, and she'd drink for like 10 seconds, bro.
She was like, trying to pass by your time?
Dude. It was so bad. Dude, gulping like the loudest gulps I've had in my entire life, right? And then she'd be like,
at least her breath didn't stink. Go, keep going. I want to hear it. The PTSD is going crazy in her head right now.
Like,
by the way, my massage lady was, bro, muscular lady, just going in like pretty good, like going crazy. So I'm enjoying mine.
Dude, it's funny because at the end of the massages, I looked up at Jake and I was just like,
and I didn't know at this point. I'm like, it was good, huh? Pretty good. Like 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10. She's like, no. And then she's like, dude, this lady does not know what she's doing.
Dude, it was so, and I was just like a little upset because when you charge that much, like you're charging prices of like a good ass therapist, and you're like, she would get on her phone, like, and then it was like towards the end of the day. So like, you know, she obviously hadn't brushed her teeth all day, and she would like go in my face and like blow air at me, and I was like dying, and it was just so bad, dude. Like, she literally massaged what I just showed you guys, that, and then she would go to my feet and literally just crunch, like you know, your foot should go like this.
Not even going digging in.
No, I've never had anything like it. You know, normally for a foot massage, they'll grab it and you know they'll massage. No, she was literally doing this. On top of the towel. All right? Just
on the
Jake, for an hour straight, Jake, I was so beyond upset. And it was that, and it was drinking water for literally about 50 times.
I forgot about this I don't even remember like the massage that much, but I forgot this happened.
And I'm now traumatized, and literally when I went to like pay or whatever, she's like, oh yeah, tips are greatly zero. Because it was so fucking rude. How are you gonna be like on your phone, drinking water for half the fucking massage, cackling your gum in my ears for an hour, and then literally not even put oil on my body to massage me? You're literally gonna go on top of the towel and basically bang me. It was a relaxing oxygen massage.
I don't even want to think about your massage. If I had them, I wouldn't be complaining because the oxygen was the main thing that was bothering me. But just doing this for an hour straight would have been wild.
I honestly, her stopping would have been better than that, because it was to the point, you know, where you go over the same spot a million times.
It's boring and it hurts.
It hurts really bad. But yeah, that was my horrible.
I'm surprised you didn't speak up either, because now it's like the part, like the person that if she gets her order wrong, if they do it wrong, then she'll be like, hey, can you please do this for me? And I'm like, I'll eat it how it is. But
I was hoping for better, to be honest.
Really?
I thought
you thought she was gonna go like 10% and then throughout like 100%.
Yeah, I thought like, oh, this is just the beginning. And but then
she gradually got worse instead of gradually getting better.
She gradually got worse.
Holy.
It was so bad, Jake. Like, I've truly never had an experience like that. And again, like, I feel like it would just be fine if like it wasn't $300 per person.
But it was. And that, I think that's when it was just like, are you fucking kidding me right now? But at least yours was good. So it does come down to just the person, because yours was really good. So it was just my. But if you're charging those prices, you should already know.
I think no gum. She just saw that we were just like young, and she was like, they don't.
If you're a masseuse, is there like a no gum rule for like massaging people?
There has to be.
Yeah, right. I never thought about it. Like, I chew loud, but I don't even hear myself. But I know I chew loud to other people.
Dude, like, there has to be a rule where you don't go on your phone, you don't chew gum, you don't drink water for 90%.
I don't even think phones are allowed in there. I've never seen a massage like or a masseuse have
bring
a phone.
Your phone in there. You know, I don't know, dude. That was just like the worst experience ever. But other than that, Breckenridge was amazing and awesome, but that was just not good at all.
Damn.
But you guys got to hear the terrible massage story.
That was wild. Okay, I want to think of a story that I have. So,
You don't got nothing, bro.
I don't have a story. All the bad stuff happens to you. You have the worst luck. I have the best luck.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You sure? Like dropping your phone in the shit toilet?
Holy moly. Man, I'm selling my phone, by the way. It's a phone, iPhone 15 Pro Max.
Babe,
Nothing wrong with
people are
it.
thinking it's fucking for real. Can you not be saying that shit?
If they want the phone, they can get the phone.
I'm getting messages of people trying to buy your damn phone. Quit.
Hey, nothing wrong. Nothing happened. Okay, let me tell you the story. This happened last week. We're in Washington, right?
Last week? This happened on Sunday.
Sunday to Monday. No, that's a week ago. That's last week.
A week ago would be Sunday, no?
Or depends how do you start your days on the Sunday or Monday, whatever.
Babe, it's been 4 days.
Okay, 4 days ago. 4 days ago, we're at a resort in Washington. Super fun, snowboarding, living our life.
We're at Stevens.
At Stevens Pass in Washington. I don't know what's the city's name. I don't know. They have porta potties in the parking lot. The parking lot's pretty far away, whatever. It's getting dark out, so Nat's going to be like, okay, we're going to go eat. It's after a session, by the way, of snowboarding. Nat goes to get food, and while she gets food, I take my equipment, and I go to the car to go load everything up.
Because we were parked hella freaking
Super far, like at the end of the thing. It was like half-mile walk. Not really, but... Okay, so I'm grabbing my equipment, walk. I do the 20-minute walk down to get the car. And it's dark outside. We've been snowboarding for 2.5 hours. And then I'm like, bro, I have to go pee so bad. Should I wait to go back to our Airbnb, which is like 45 minutes away? Or should I just go to the porta potties right there? It's super dark outside. I'm like, I'll just go to the porta potties.
He had just used the restroom, by the way.
I was like, all right, I'm just going to go to the porta potties real quick. Go pee real fast. I won't take too long. I go, it's dark. I have my flashlight out like this. Look it. My flashlight's out. I'm walking over. It's like... Walk in the snow, open the door, and I'm like, damn, it's hella dark in here. And I have all of my equipment on, so I need both of my hands. I have a little pocket on my, what is this called? I don't know, the tip pocket. I have a tip pocket.
Tip pocket?
I have a tip pocket, and I put my phone in like this. Look it. I zip it up, put my phone in like this, and I'm using both of my hands to unzip myself. And I'm unzipping, and I'm like, hold on, I can't see good. So I go down like this. And as I go down, all I hear is a doom. I was like, no freaking way. My phone fell in that blue water with poop, toilet paper, pee. And I was like, this did not happen. So I walked out and I was like, is this real? I didn't know if it was a dream or not because this is like a worst nightmare, right? And then I'm walking, I'm like,
it's like no 10 degrees outside too.
And that's the only type of light I have. I'm not going to drive the Jeep over and like flash the thing. It won't work. It's deep in the toilet and it's full. I'm like, dude, and I see some guy, like some snowboarder going back to the slope, and I'm like, he had a flashlight on his head, and I was like, hey, bro, can you help me real quick? He's like, what's going on? He was like a little sus, because I'm in the bathroom with the GoPro, and it just looked weird, and he's like, yeah, what's going on? And I was like, I dropped my phone in the porta potty, and he's like, that's a shitty situation. I'm like, bro, tell me about it. So he helps me a little bit. He's like,
that's fucked up.
I had a little trash bag, I didn't tell you this part, sorry. I had a little trash bag, like something you get at a grocery store, and I'm like, this is the only thing I found in my car, by the way. I didn't have a glove. And I'm like, he's putting the flashlight down there, and I'm with my hand in the freaking bag trying to grab stuff and moving it. And we couldn't find my phone because Nat wasn't calling me. I didn't get any notification. So it's somewhere within that little square vicinity, whatever that's called. I'm digging in. And like, I'm making sure the water doesn't go this high, like, because that's where the bag stopped. If it went that high, then it's going to go inside. I'm digging in. And then I couldn't grab anything. I grabbed a banana. Who the fuck throws a banana in the porta potty? I grabbed a banana. I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, I can't find it. I lifted my hand up, and it's super cold, by the way. I couldn't feel nothing. And I take the bag off, and my hand was wet. There was water that got in somehow. I don't know how. And I was like, wow. I just wanted to throw my hand away, like chop it off and throw it away. I got my hand, and I was like, dude, I smelled it. It smells just like a porta potty.
Why did you smell it?
What if it was like water in the bag already? Okay, so I run out of the thing, and the guy left, by the way. Like, he's seen that. He's like, you can find it. He's like, hey, I'm waiting for my friends. I'm going to go. And I'm like, all right, go ahead, bro. And I run, and I just get my hand and shove it in the ice. I didn't care how cold I felt. I was shoving it in the ice, like washing my hand off with the ice. And then I smelled it again, and it had like a very, very small smell. I was like, ain't no way. And then some other, like, a security driver, like, helped. He, like, came by to help, and He's like, what's going on? Because I guess someone reported me or something. He's like, what's going on? He's like, you need any help? And then I was like, I dropped my phone, my brand new phone in this border potty. He's like, oh, shoot, let me go get a trash picker up for you. And he comes back 10 minutes later with nothing. He's like, I have this bag. It's a big old black trash bag that you throw like extreme garbage in. And I was like, I'm going to stick my hand in there again. And I grabbed the trash bag. It's a super big black one. It goes up to here. And at this time, thankfully, Nat's calling me already. So I hear the bzz, 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 and I see like a little light on the top right of the freaking porta potty. So I'm digging in, and I feel the vibration. And I grab it, and thankfully, I didn't grab anything else aside from the phone. Like I didn't grab any
shit.
I didn't grab a piece of shit. Because if I grab my phone and there's a piece of shit right there, I don't think I would have picked the phone up for it, like at all. Because I didn't want to see that. It was super dark. Thankfully, if I would have seen where my phone was, I probably wouldn't have picked it up. I pick up my phone and it's like with blue water, the case on it and everything. And I'm like, dude, no.
That was full of pee, bro.
So I grab it. I end up going and throwing it in the snow. I didn't care. Like if it got water damage, it's already had its worst part of life right now. So I throw it in the snow. I'm like covering it, taking it out, throwing it in another part, covering it. And I just put it in like a little like Ziploc bag and I put it in the back of the car. And we had it right after that. I told Nat what happened and she's like, no way. And we headed to the gas station. I got hand sanitizer, gloves, and like wipes. And I'm just like cleaning it off. I'm dumping half the hand sanitizer bottle, like putting it on the phone, just rubbing it. And I just had to like get out of the ick. I was like, bro, I got this phone 3 months ago. It was super expensive. I have to use it now. But yeah, I posted on my story. It was for sale and everyone was taking it seriously. It's not for sale, bro.
No, you better
I'm not going to give you this shitty iPhone. I'm using it to this day. To this day.
Without a case.
Yeah, the last case I took it off and had blue water in it. Yeah, that was a story time told by yours truly.
I was so confused, dude. My heart was like literally dropped my
because
ass.
she was calling me and texting me like, where you at? Because she went to go get the food. And
I went to go get the food and he was supposed to go get the car. But when I checked his location, like it wasn't moving. Like at first it was, right, going to the car. And then all of a sudden it was like literally like 20 minutes passed by and it should not have took that long. And his phone was just not moving anymore. And I was like, what the fuck happened? I thought you crashed.
No, I didn't know.
There was so much snow.
It was snowing horribly.
And I thought he was scared to tell me that he had crashed. But I'm like stranded at the resort at this point and it's like, it's late. And so I have like 2 trays of food with me and I have my snowboard and I have like my helmet, my goggles. I didn't have hands. Like I was trying to call Jake and I was walking out of the resort with a fucking tray thingy. You're not supposed to because you're literally taking out their dishes. It's like if you go to a restaurant, get basically their plates, their bowls, and you just take it out. Like I literally took it out because I didn't know what to do. And I went to go see if Jake was outside because I was like, maybe he has no signal and he's trying to contact me.
And she can't make the walk. The walk is very far.
It's so far. And it's snowing. So the wind is blowing us. Like it's really, really bad conditions. And I'm just like out there like, what the hell's going on? And my first thing was go outside, see if he's there and maybe there's no signal. And then he wasn't there. And then as soon, like after like the 4th call, I had texted him. I was like, Jake, just tell me what happened because I thought he was trying not to tell me. And then I get a call back and I was like, oh my gosh. And I answer and then he's like, I dropped my phone in the porta potty. I'm coming. And
I answered it with the black bag. Thankfully, that black bag was like phone friendly and I could like swipe with it.
Oh, it let you?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh my God. Yeah, he pulled up. He got the food we went in. That's a crazy situation to be in, Jake.
No, what's crazier is that I was eating after I did that stuff. I didn't even wash my hands fully. I was starving, but I was eating with the... No. Listen.
Jake, that's so nasty.
I was eating with the other hand.
Diseases.
No, I was eating with the other hand. I didn't use this hand. It was this hand, actually, but I didn't use it at all. Yep. That's the story of my life. That's the incredible story of Jacob and his porta potty phone.
That's Jake Messia's activities.
Dude, I didn't know it was going to fall out from a pocket. I didn't zip it up or anything,
you had no clue?
No clue. I thought it was gonna be like the GoPro, like a GoPro light or something. Just
that's crazy.
Boop, plop.
Dude, literally, that's literally the worst situation to be in because it's like snowing outside. There's no light.
Dark,
you're in the middle of nowhere,
and you want to ask someone for help, but they're like, "Why is this guy waiting in the dark, holding the porta potty door open?" Like it's sus.
Yeah, I wouldn't have stopped.
I had some guy. He ignored me. He was just sledding down. I was like, I shouldn't have asked. I feel like a weirdo now.
Yeah, totally valid. And these people there, like, everyone's just trying to get to the car because it's 10 degrees. Like, nobody's trying to help anybody, you know? But that's fucking crazy, dude.
Thankfully, I got saved with that big old black bag because I don't know how I would have... I wasn't going to stick my hand in there bare. It was already wet. I should have, but...
That's disgusting. That's crazy. Anyway, our life has been a movie. Did I tell you guys to go watch that movie? Did I tell them already?
Yeah, you told him to watch that movie that you watched without me.
Oh yeah, go watch it.
Let's go watch it again.
Rom-com. I'll go again, dude. That thing was so good. Go watch it. It's a really, really good movie. Go with your friends. Anyone but you.
Anyone but you. If you guys want to watch it with me, let me know. Invite me. Just me.
I'll go with you again.
Nah. If you don't want to go with me the first time, then I don't want to go with you the next time.
It was just like a really cool movie to see with your friends. Because it's not like a romantic movie like that. It's more like funny. So you can watch it with your friends. Because they truly only hook up like once. Because you don't want to watch like hookup scenes with your friends. But it's only like one time.
It's not your parents. You could watch it with your friends.
I don't want to see hookup scenes with my friends.
Why?
That's awkward.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's not awkward.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe for the girls, but I don't think so.
What do you mean?
It's awkward when you're watching these hookup scenes with your parents. Like if you're watching a scene that goes wild and your parents are next to you, you're acting like you've never seen that before. But with your friends,
you're like, so funny to you.
But with your friends, it's like, oh dang, that one's nice. You're like that, right?
Huh? Like that one's nice?
That one's the position or something like that.
What the? What's
I'm going past the board.
You're literally passing the fucking border. What did we just talk about?
I almost died right now. I went too far back, bro. My heavy ass. That would have been crazy, dude. Just
Jake, these chairs only can support so much, bro. Quit. No, but it's a really good movie. It's if you don't want to watch like crazy scenes with your friends, that one's like a good movie to watch because there's
only one.
There's just one.
Yeah,
and then she sticks her finger up his butt, but then that's just more fun.
What? Where's the line at? Is it like it was here, now it's over here, bro?
What you just said is way worse. This happened in the movie. What do you mean?
Okay, just spoil it then for them.
Sorry, but go watch it. It's really, 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 really good.
Don't ever say that again, bro.
What?
Don't spoil movies, all right? I want to watch it still.
No, you don't. You're never gonna go watch it.
Invite me and I'll watch it.
Yeah?
No.
Can we go right now?
I'm down. If you're down, I'm down.
Okay, let's go watch it.
All right, we're going to go watch. What's it called?
Anyone But You.
We're going to go watch Anyone But You. And the next podcast is going to be in a different environment. This was such an era.
Yeah, the end of an era.
Maybe, oh no, you know what? Maybe on our mini-sodes, because we're going to be trying to post 2 times a week. 2 times.
Just shut up.
On our mini-sodes, we will try to film it here.
Why do you promise this?
Maybe.
Don't even say it. Just
you know
surprise him with a mini-sode. Don't say that you're going to do it.
Maybe mini-sodes every week.
Oh my.
Maybe.
Please hold Jake accountable if he doesn't post it.
Okay.
Because he's out here promising the world, but this man can't even do his planner. He doesn't know what he's doing it the day before. So just hold him accountable, please.
Hold me accountable. I'll take all the smoke. But that's gonna be wrapping it up for today's podcast. It was a long one, an hour long.
Yeah.
A lot of crazy stories, good massages, and unsmelly phones. If you guys enjoyed this one, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We are super close to 150K on the Jathaly podcast. So that's the next goal. 150K.
Subscribe.
500K on our couples channel coming soon. And we appreciate all your support. And we'll see you guys on the next podcast.
Bye.